Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to just do a general collective what do you need to know right now reading. It's not tied to any specific zodiac sign, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. It is just general. Whatever message comes through, comes through. If it's not yours, don't take it. I did already shuffle the deck. We're going to be using the Radiant Wise Tarot, and I'll also be doing a Celtic Cross. So let's jump right in. So bottom of the deck, what's underneath, we have the King of Wands, masculine fire energy. It makes me feel like whether this is you or someone else, I almost feel like there's an energy of getting ready to take some type of action. It almost makes me seem like whatever a masculine energy could have possibly been waiting for with this Three of Wands here, it's like they're no longer waiting for, I don't know, it could be a job, some type of collaborative effort with others, something that they tried to create. I feel like they turned their back on it. Yeah. With the Eight of Cups, they've walked away from it or will be. Yeah. Whatever the case may be. As we do have 2 3s here. But let's see. Let's get the cards out. What's the situation? Ooh, the Ten of Cups. So this could be, your own happiness. It could be family. This could be something that you want, something that, you're trying to attain to. But sheesh, we have the Seven of Swords at the bottom. Someone could be trying to escape a family situation or dynamic. It makes me want to like, especially with the Seven of Swords, this Ten of Cups isn't this Ten of Cups, but we'll see. What's crossing this situation? What's crossing? We have the Six of Pentacles, which speaks to, reciprocity, give and take. With this showing up in the position of what's crossing, it's almost like someone is, it almost makes me feel undecided on if they should continue to give into this. Or wondering if it's worth fixing. What can we see? What's conscience to the collective? What can we see? The Eight of Swords. Fear. There's uncertainty. Whether this is you or someone else, there's some fear and uncertainty with this Eight of Swords here. There's possibly, something that you're not seeing, something that you don't want to see. Yeah, it's fear of change with the Death card. Some of you could be seeing like someone is afraid to change their circumstance or situation. Too many. What can't we see? What's hidden from us? What's hidden from the collective at this time? What we don't see. Got 2 for that one. We have the Six of Wands and the Star. And this makes me feel like, because the 6 of 1 we don't see is like, I feel like this may be you. As I am recording this, the sun is in Aquarius with the star here, and then look, we have the sun at the bottom of the deck. But I believe, like, it almost makes me feel like what we're not seeing is like, if this is playing out between you and someone else, this is how you're seeing them, but this is actually what they're doing. And I feel like they are, coming towards you, because it almost feels like the only way I can describe it is that what you're seeing is like someone playing dumb, but underneath and what's hidden is like they know what they want and they're going after it. Because they have the clarity they need. With the sun showing up here. And it's, overall clarity, but even with the sun and the star together. Let's look at the recent past. Tell me about the recent past. What's the recent past? Ooh. The Ace of Swords. Like I said, like I already feel like this, whoever is in this energy, they've known all along. They've known all along what they wanted. But they could have, there could have been some resistance with the Knight of Swords that was keeping them from moving forward out of a situation, possibly a toxic connection, person, place, or thing with the Devil here. There was something hindering this. It's almost like there was something or someone hindering this masculine energy from moving forward, because this is a lot of masculine energy out here, from moving forward, other than the star. But it's almost like in the recent past, some type of truth came to pass. That's what it makes me feel like with the Ace of Swords. And it could have been something that was said. Let's look at the near future. Tell me about the near future. Oh, you have the Three of Swords. So in the near future, there is going to be some type of separation with the Three of Swords, or an ending. It will be communicated. Again, we have that same Knight of Swords. It's almost like someone is trying to stop this. Yeah, it's almost like someone is trying to stop this. Whatever it is, it will be, it could be a painful separation, especially if it's from family or a family dynamic. But again, it makes me want to say, you've known the truth all along. It's like you can no longer play dumb. Whoever this is, you can no longer play dumb. You can no longer be ignorant. And what's been coming up a lot is like, I know for me, I've heard the phrase, growing up a lot, of ignorance is bliss. But like the more, like for some reason that, I don't know what you would call it, an idiom or whatever, it keeps coming up, because it's not, ignorance is not bliss. To be aware of something and act like you're not, that's not bliss. Like, I don't understand, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't understand the context of that quote, but I mean, I get it that, to be ignorant is sometimes, some people look at it as the only way to be happy, because, sometimes when you're too aware of things, it can be a detriment, because too much of anything can be unhealthy. So I do understand it, but it's like, no, like I can't sit, like I remember seeing a quote that said, once you see behind the curtain of a stage play, you can no longer go back to the audience and watch, because you've seen behind the scenes. So you cannot act like you didn't see what was going on, but it changes your, you have a different, what's the word? You have a different, it's not even appreciation. I can't think of what word I want to use for right there, but if y'all are following me, you know what I'm trying to say. Um, but yeah, whoever, I don't know if you're experiencing this separation, if you're the one that's the cause of it or initiating it, I'll say, not the cause. It's it's almost like, it's from the heart. We have the Page of Cups at the bottom, and it's almost like because they went into a period of introspection with the Hermit here, with the Seven of Wands. It's almost like, yeah, like it's almost like I've invested enough. It's time for me. Look, we have the Ace of Pentacles here with the Sun. For some of you, like, I feel like it's a turnaround. Like like someone's doing a 180. That's what I feel. All right, so what do we need to know? What do we need to know? Yeah, it's time. Like I said, this is masculine energy. It's time to make a decision, masculines. We have the Judgment and the Emperor on the bottom. What do you need to know? Judgment call needs to be made. It's almost making me want to say, like, act now. What's the challenges or obstacles? The challenges. The challenges or obstacles. We have the Four of Wands. It almost makes me feel like the challenge or the obstacle for whoever this is, you or whoever, is going to be, I want to say, like, it makes me want to say that knowing you're safe. I don't know why I'm getting that, because we do have the High Priestess at the bottom. But it's almost like what needs to be done, or the challenge or obstacle, is going to be getting grounded, getting sure with the Four of Wands. I'll clarify that. It almost feels like the challenge or the obstacle could also be, too, with the High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles at the bottom. It's like, how is what, how can I make this, because I'm getting dreams. We know the High Priestess is Piscean energy, but it's almost like, how can I make this dream a reality? How can I build this? And the challenge is going to be, like, actually, it's almost like the challenge is going to be creating this stability. But your intuition is guiding you on how to, take the first step on how this can be done. What's the hopes and fears? Hopes and fears. Look, the Ten of Pentacles. It's the long-term stability. That's what all of this is surrounding. It's regarding their stability. Whether it's suddenly, losing it, it almost feels like, yeah, this person is trying to, like, I don't know. I don't know, because I feel like this Knight of Swords is a separate energy. But here's that fear in the Nine of Wands of, it's almost like, do I have enough? Like, that's what it makes me want to say. Like, I feel like this person feels like they don't have enough. Because whatever situation they're in, it's like they're the giver. They're like dishing out. And what's the possible outcome? The Hermit. And I kind of feel like the Hermit, especially coupled with the Knight of Pentacles, is releasing yourself from this. That's the the possible outcome. If you listen to your inner guidance, like I said, you're not losing anything. You're already at the 9. There's nothing to be lost here. And you're realizing, like, you were like it all along. For some of you, like, you're fine. You're fine. Alright, let me look at this Ace of Swords. What is this Ace of Swords? Why is the Ace of Swords here? The Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Three of Swords. Or excuse me, the Three of Cups. Someone, the truth is, like, someone could have, this could be going on with friend group. You could be seeing this within a group of friends. This could also be like a third party dynamic, and a third party doesn't have to be relationship. A third party could be a job, it could be a game, it could be eating, anything that interferes with a connection. So, but what this makes me feel like is someone in the past, they're realizing that there was a third party situation or social dynamic that they created as the Magician. And like I said, it's almost like this masculine, again, we have the King of Fire showing up. They're looking back over what they created and realizing, like, for some of them, they're realizing that they created it. And the conflict that came along with it with the Five of Wands. And now it's like they just want peace from it. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Well, yeah, let's look at the Three of Swords. Yeah, it's the decision. Knowing that this decision has to be made with the Two of Wands. But they don't want to make it. The Nine of Swords and the Two of Swords. And between the Ace and the Three is that too. They don't want to make this decision. And in between the 9 and the 2 is that Seven of Swords that we seen when we started the reading. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. What is this? The Ten of Cups. That was the Page of Swords. So like I said, someone is getting some perspective or awareness over whatever the situation is. What's the Ten of Cups? Why is the Ten of Cups here? Too many. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is something that this whoever wants, to build, to create. But it's almost like they're going about it like the wrong way with this Five of Wands. It almost makes me feel because they want it to, they want to almost be in control of it with this Magician. Can I get one more for the Ten of Cups? I can't, like I told you. And for some of, for it's like this, whoever it is, they're trying to cut corners. For some of you, like I'm getting that energy of cutting corners, like not really like pretending, or like it's like, because it's this, the Seven of Swords is making me feel like it's not real. For some of them, they're working on a way out. They're working on finding a way out. That's too many. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. We got the Three of Wands. Yeah, like I said, it's like this person, they were waiting on something that turns out like it isn't coming, or they're like, I don't know what they were waiting for, because I'm still feeling that waiting energy. Because it's almost like, it's like an energy of, should I stay or should I go? And it's almost like what they're telling them is like, yeah, you should go. But with this Eight of Pentacles, the stability of the situation has them almost, it keeps them distracted. It's almost like this person is on autopilot. It's almost like they can't stop. And tell me about this Four of Wands. What's the Four of Wands? The Four of Wands. Because this is for the challenges or obstacles position. And I'm hearing from the ground up. Yeah. Look, and then we have the Death card. It's like a rebuilding. Because with the Death card, there's been some type of, the challenge for some of them, if they're like, if you're in a situation and you're living with someone, is going to be like ending that living situation, but knowing that you showed up as the Nine of Pentacles, you are someone who can, you're able to hold your own. I almost feel like for some of you, you're being forced out of a situation. Can I get one more? And it's final. Yep. Because it's what's keeping you from the Ace of Wands. We have the Four and the Five of Wands. It's conflict. There could be fighting, arguing, going on within this dynamic. And the challenge or obstacle is using your intuition, knowing that the situation needs to end, and that's it. So let's look at what you need to know. The Judgment, and then that'll be the reading. You got to get shown how you feel, masculine energies with the King of Cups showing out here, because right now it's like you're in limbo. You have to decide on how you feel. But you also know, like, whatever decision you make, it has to be in alignment with your feelings as well. The Judgment. It's what makes you happy. And when you, and like I tell, when you go after what makes you happy, when you follow your heart, the stability comes with it. But it's because you can't see it that, you know, that keeps us from following our heart, because we know that's the purpose, is trusting your intuition. It's not about having it show up physically. So yes, I love this, y'all. I feel like I need to get one card. This was a good reading. I'm just going to get one guidance or advice from the Angel Answer Tarot or Oracle deck. Can I get one card of guidance or advice as it pertains to this energy and spread? Guidance or advice as it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective. Look, trust. Look, oh my God, yes. And that's a hard yes, yes. Alright, give me one for guidance or advice for the collective as it pertains to this energy spread and message for what do we need to know. What's the guidance or advice? Y'all ready? Because the card says you are. You're ready. And recovery, yeah. Some of you, like, you're I feel like this recovery is just showing up like you've healed enough to be able to make this next step. Yes. And then the bottom of the deck says remain positive. You're ready. And what's this recovery? It's a masculine, maybe, that, you know, you recover from feeling like, you know, for some of you, feeling like you missed an opportunity. For some of you, it could be just past feelings that you're recovering from of rejection. And then look at this. Yes. You will be rewarded for your efforts. That's what it makes me feel. But some of you know it requires you moving forward, facing these challenges, facing these obstacles, you know, standing up for you. Look at that. And they're bringing me back to the Six of Wands and the Star. Tell me about the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. Because for some of you, this could be a masculine energy coming towards you. This is the only feminine energy on the board other than the High Priestess. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yep, look. The Empress, and whoever is coming towards an Empress energy with that Ace of Wands. Then we have the Chariot and the Justice card with the Fool. Like I said, this person is going a different way. It's a leap in a new direction. They could possibly be ending it with someone or something. That's Ten of Swords. And tell me about the Star. Because I'm being drawn like this Star energy is this Empress energy. Look at that. And that. I mean, I've looked at these cards a million times, but I've never really paid attention to the stars around her crown and the stars on the Star card. And there's the Star. Alright, y'all. So as always, I thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light, and I will see you all on the next reading. Alright. Later.